بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. Praise be Allah, He exists without a place, nothing similar to Him, and peace and blessed over Prophet Muhammad alayhi salatu salam and his messenger. In internet I watched a video, I hope these guys see it. I let this video after I load up in those internet sites. First of all, the belief is you have to learn, but to accept the belief, it's enough to say the two testification. Give no God except God and Muhammad is his messenger. If someone cannot say Muhammad, he said, if give no God except God and Abu al-Qasim is his messenger. Then this guy is Muslim. But if this guy don't accept one attribute of Allah. For this reason, in our time is to hear how many people accept the perfect attributes from Allah. It's important to hear God exists without a place. God exists without a time. Nothing similar to God. God is not in upside direction, not in downside direction, not everywhere, or inside someone, or in eye from someone, not over the star, not over the throne. He exists without a place, and nothing similar to God. God doesn't resemble anything. And He is only one created all. And all attributes of creation don't match the perfect attributes of Allah, and all attributes from Allah are perfect, and all attributes from creation need Allah, but Allah need nothing. Yes, you guys make much mistake. First of all, I don't see any Quran is acceptable in English language or in Turkish language or in German language. With the reason the attributes of Allah, they reported with hands, they reported with eye, they reported of blasphemy and says this is reported from Allah. That is blasphemy. This guy accept these parts of Quran over the Quran, but is in true not a part from Quran. Is a de-translation, wrong translation, not correctly translated. It's very important. So this guy is not Muslim. If someone don't accept this meaning and don't report it, they say in this book, they say in this book, God have hands. If he don't accept by speaking the letters, yes, this is right, but speaking without call the author, he fall in blasphemy. Why? Why he committed blasphemy and share blasphemy without saying the author? Very important. So, you guys say many problems. You said the best what I do in my time, I was criminal, but the best what I do, I joined the Marine Corps. First of all, how you can say so? And um, you know what you lived before. Many people you take with them to take a gun without wisdom, shoot or other guy. Have the other guy have parents. The other guy have a test in this world like you do. So then if someone, if I go in a mosque and someone, if I go in the mosque where I accept the scholar is inside or the study of scholar is inside, yes, as a Muslim, and I see someone come inside the mosque, yes, and say, I want join in the Islam, if this guy in a prayer, you and the Ummah of Prophet Muhammad alayhi salatu salam, this guy leads the prayer for group praying, the obligatory praise. It's Isha or Maghrib or Dhuhr or Subuh or it's no how what for timeline is on group praying. He stop directly the prayer. If he don't hear by praying, someone say I make it. The correctly studies hear it. I'm sure he said directly, I make it, don't stop the prayer, for the reason he knows if the scholar or his teacher is imam in the front, don't feel directly a reaction, he stopped his obligatory prayer to teach someone how to join to Islam. Why? The first obligatory is the joining in Islam. The prayer have rewards on time. How near the time is at beginning the time, reduce rewards for committing the prayer. Very important. So he have to stop directly if he don't feel directly a reaction. It's available, he stopped, and the person was not fast enough if he react correctly. And maybe he turn and say to his groups, make the temptation again, make the group prayer for maybe Isha or Maghrib or what is yet actually in need. Islam, wisdom is nothing a thinking, not something a person have take easy. If it's easy to learn, if it's easy to live, take it easy. Why? It's the end how someone arrive the paradise. So, persons don't understand the Islam if meet someone and say, wait a minute, I take someone you know, call two people And the people watch each other and one go first and say this is not the right time, or something. And after some seconds, okay, like they have yet fun too, someone can be joined before they was not in fun. I hope you understand. If someone is the reason someone joined the Islam but have not the wisdom, and he have in joke with them, he fall in blasphemy and have to self join in the Islam, is not in need to say in Arabic, give no God except God and Muhammad is his messenger. If someone cannot say La ilaha illallah Muhammadan Rasulullah, it's not the obligation to say it in Arabic. It's enough to say in English, give no God except God and Muhammad is his messenger. And if this guy say Muhammad or Mohammed, is anyway not right. So a person can say give no God except God and Muhammad is his messenger, and this won't be witness hear correctly and don't hear it maybe with don't understandable. Yes, he can say it again, I have not understand, and this guy say it have not approved he said correctly or not, was a misunderstanding this time. Then he can report it, and then it's not blasphemy, how I learned for this guy. Why? The sound was not how he can say he said correctly. Then it's a repeat, okay. For go sure is correctly to saying what is important to correctly to say. For join in Islam. So, if someone hear correctly and say to him, say again with the temptation to join Islam, give no God except God and Muhammad is his messenger, he self, by saying that, command to committing blasphemy, fall in blasphemy, yes, and this guy follows after that, he embraced correctly words to Islam, follow the command, committing that what he said, and say again with the temptation, join to Islam, give no God except God and Muhammad is his messenger, he commit this yet blasphemy. Two person committing blasphemy. The command to make blasphemy and the other two. Why? This guy was already Muslim. And he hear it correctly. Joining Islam is not a joke. And all seconds someone knows this is the truth and don't say it is too blasphemy. You have to say directly, give no God except God and Muhammad is his messenger. If he scared Muhammad not to say correctly, he can say give no God except God and Abu Qasim is his messenger. So it's very important. Don't be angry I try to advise you guys to the truth. 1,000 years, no Muslim share books and say this is the Islam with the wrong translation inside. They teach each other from study to scholar, from scholar to study. Take the wisdom and give it. This is the correct way. Reading book, is that correctly what he say? What is already in lie? Every time a lie is lie. If someone memory the lie in the brain. It's not any more different to Christian. It's not any more different to Jewish. It's very important. You know already how to make bombs. You know already how you make bombs, and in your group all make self-killing for killing other too in your unit. The biggest danger why I have other plan before I hear it in internet what you say. But the biggest danger you have with the shaitan yet committing in the future some self-kill will kill other after you don't join correctly the Islam and don't go the way of the scholars with reading books only and thinking you are on the right group. If you want to learn the truth, you cannot use an internet. You can hear Sheikh Gillis Sadiq, our son. He reported all obligation you need in internet already. So, if you meet him, you start in this with this wisdom. What you hear have a delivery range back to Prophet Muhammad alayhi salatu salam. If someone here then you say all correctly, and he think your war against shaitan is correctly, he can say, call to the Islam. But how I see the people, how they acting, they say every time, if you hear some things, what you learn already, if you hear some things, what was wrong, and you learn already the truth from your teacher, then correct or illuminate, delete this wrong, illuminate, vanish this wrong. Don't kill this person. So you have to understand, going in the city and sharing books is not making mercy for Allah charity. No, you committing the wrong way with them and sharing lies over God. I'm sure they reported in your book, God have two hands, and they reported in your book, God is in the upside direction over the throne. Why? After killing the scholars in Mecca and Medina, was starting by Riyadh, they start with them. Translate without proof, some things with can only Arabic language, translate the books and share it. We are the scholar, but they was not scholar. This power for those give killing the scholars. Satan's action. So you guy yet now you are in big danger. Why? In the future maybe you are the last one, and your position is badfully like that, but more badfully. Why? Then you make self-kill, killing other, and all think you are Muslim, but you don't embrace the Islam. Why? You say 3 testification. If someone say 1 to join and 2 to become blessed and reward, is makeable. And he can say 5 times testification. After 1 is for embrace Islam. إنما العمل بالنيات. The tasking, the action, the doing is with the right temptation. So, if a Muslim are Muslim already, If he say, give no God except God and Muhammad is his messenger, with the temptation join Islam, he's not Muslim anymore. He was before Muslim and committing yet blasphemy. If someone have waswasa, shaitan make him sad and say bad thinking and bad fantasy and different stuff, he can say for vanish this waswasa, that the temptation defend himself, give no God except God, give no God except God and Muhammad is his messenger. If someone lived a while and was in risk to the people committing blasphemy, come in a risk, he commit maybe with them blasphemy, he goes in the market, there's someone selling blasphemy, and he know this guy, and he, in this moment, he forget for Islamic knowledge this is blasphemy and say good job. Selling from blasphemy is blasphemy. If someone say good job to selling blasphemy is blasphemy. This guy lose the belief. After 2 hours or 2 days, he remind, hey, what I do there? I was in the market, someone sell blasphemy, and he say good job. He say over that action good job, and he remind that. He say, give no God except God, Muhammad is his messenger, join the Islam, the blasphemy is over. So, yet, he goes in a market, and the truth was, the person is not sure, he say it or not. In the truth, he don't say good job, but the shaitan say, you remind there was someone selling blasphemy and you was there and you say good job. Or a sample. The guy don't sure he say it already after this action he see or not, and maybe he's too not sure he say good job or not. He don't know. He cannot remind. So he have to say, give no God except God, Muhammad is his messenger. If he say, if he don't say good job, and this was only shaitan, for go sure, just give this rule. Normally, I don't say much over the Islam. I live some line. I don't say much in English over Islam. If I hear a lot of lessons from Sheikh Willis and Sheikh Tawfiq over Islam in USA, I don't speak so much of the reason my language is not so strong to speak like I understand. And a while I have to teach someone a marriage in English language, and there God gave me the mercy, I was a little bit stronger as yet. For the reason maybe I teach someone, I wish him paradise, I don't know. But in this moment I see with the experience what for danger you are. Why you say with your message, join to Marine Corps and teach him how to kill. This was your best choice, you say. And you know, all units are died already with killing himself and kill others, included. You say itself you are not so intelligent. I am most hidden intelligent person of this world in this time from some people, but I said I'm not intelligent. My scholars is intelligent. Why? I see my mistake and my wrongs. But I have a feeling how to say someone if someone breaks stupid action, he can understand and join the troop. That is a small give. I don't use all time correctly. Bigger give is to um, bigger give is to all obligation, never commit sins, and use then this give to call to the way of paradise. Why? In the first you have to secure yourself, then other. So I have make fast. I hope you understand. Your risk actually of the reason I have to make the prayer. You have already big risk. You have to embrace. You have to embrace the Islam is saying, give no God except God and Muhammad is his messenger. The books you think was the English translation from Quran, you have to take in water. The letters was lying is deleted from the true names of the messenger, from angels and from God. It's very important. You have to delete this. And don't go to this what you call mosque already. Why? They make a big problem. They have a big killing history of Muslims. So it's not reason in the first make all 5 prayers on time. In the first is stay Muslim after you join Muslim and await and fight against the tricks and traps from Zatan, Shaitan, devil in English language. You understand what I mean? So your risk in the end line, you teach other bomb himself or kill himself, and reading books, and Allah says in Holy Quran, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu qu anfusakum wa ahlikum nara. You are the believer, have to protect yourself against hellfire and you're around. There's not calling, invading, to killing. Simple. How you report to killing? You said your best choice while you grown was join to Marine Corps. Marine Corps, Army, and. Killing other without have to know when is true and not. And your own group units committing the same like the Wahhabi, using before translated book, sharing everywhere, teach other, bomb himself, or killing other, and means that was from God. The devil already tried to teach other how to kill. If he can reach, let you kill again. Your saying is a reason someone other carry, kill other. And the best what he used in this time is the wrong Quran translation. The right interpretation from the scholars, they take like an enemy. Why? They are enemy from God. With don't understand what is the command. Don't are like those only have books in hand. With the reason God says, if you have a question, ask those have the wisdom. And Prophet Muhammad ﷺ says, all Muslims have the obligation to learn, no matter is woman or man. Have the obligation to learn the obligations. The first obligation is God exists without the time, nothing similar to him. He's not in upside direction, not over the throne. He's not right, not left, not everywhere. He exists without similar anything. May God guide you guys. You have big problems with your operation.